What's up, guys? Let's see, situated here. A little bit of technically. 1 second. Oh, that's what I needed right there. Yes, sir. Much better. I can see what everybody's saying right there. They're talking. What's up, guys? There we go. Now I think I can see everything. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Let's give some dovetails a try. What do you guys say? Can't be that hard, right?
I made a chocolate cake. Would you eat it?
If you made a chocolate cake, would I eat it? Not all in one sitting, but sure, eventually. Apparently, I've got a chocolate cake coming. Which means no matter what happens today, it's going to be a good day. If that helps you guys be able to see. Maybe. Maybe not. Am I connected? Okay. Can you guys see me? Some comments coming through, sadly. You're right. Get it figured out. So let's talk about dovetails. Hey, VLC, what's up, man? There they come. Sorry about that. Took a while for the comments to come rolling in, man. Good to see you guys. Triple J's in the house. VLC's here. There's Arena. Privyet. Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping in, man. I figured it's a nice, slow Sunday. Let's have us a nice, chill day and give a crack at learning a new skill set. We'll figure out some dovetails. Funny enough, I've never done them. But I can't believe they'd be too hard. Or maybe I'll screw the whole thing up. I guess we'll find out in just a minute. Let me know if the music is sounding okay, if it's too loud, too quiet. I'll grab my thing and bait. 2 seconds. Here we go. Now I see you guys. Sorry about that. Soldier, what's up, brother? Tell you what I do. If you guys want, I'm just hanging out and relaxing. If you guys would like to be part of the stream, you're welcome to do so. Just click the link. I'm going to shoot the breeze, talk with you guys. Good to see our sponsor, Triple J, in the house, man. Glad you're here, man. Hope you're having a relaxing Sunday, dude. And I'm going to take a crack at some dovetails. And it's either going to be a monumental failure or it's going to be an educational experience. I think it's going to be educational either way. We're going to figure it out. Good deal. Appreciate you, soldier. Glad to hear it. So let's talk about dovetails and why the hell they're so intimidating. What they have is a series of bevels and angles that have to be cut so that the teeth interlock with one another and they don't come loose very easy. This has been one of the sort of pinnacles of are you a decent woodworker? And I guess it's about time I got my shit figured out. Now let's talk about what a dovetail consists of. You have, well, you know what? I can draw it right here on our practice boards. Looking at the end of each board, okay, you have one that's cut with pins and one that's cut with tails. Okay, so one looks like this. The other one matches that pattern, but from the top view. You guys see that okay? And what happens is this one slides into the top of this one and interlocks with one another. I love the feeling. I love it, soldier. Even if I learn a way not to do it, we're damn sure going to figure it out, aren't we? Now, as I understand it, when you do these things, prep work is pretty much everything. You got to make sure you got these things dead on. All your material is smooth, flat, straight, ready to good to go. Done some, but not the best yet. Well, I tell you what, you guys are going to witness me pop my cherry. So let's make it happen. And the first thing I need to do is make sure that I've already planed these boards down. They're pretty smooth. We're ready to go. We've got them good and flat. So now we got to make sure we got two good square ends so that we can, when we lay these out, they don't come out wonky. See, if this cut was crooked, let's say, here, I'll try to show it this way. Let me zoom in here. All right. So if this cut was like this, and it's all crooked, right? Then at the end of the day, when I finish my dovetail, I'll put it together and the boards will sit like this. But I need them like this. So I need to make sure both of these are dead square. So let's make sure that we do that before anything. Before that, that means I got to get behind you and grab me a good square. Hope you guys are having a cool Sunday. Let's make her happen. So let's make sure we are all in good shape here. Good and square. You may not be able to see it, but I don't know how much I like that. Well, it's kind of, yeah, it's good. It's good. Check our other. No, we're a little off on this one. Just about a 16th of an inch. Across that. But the good news is, right over here is my sander. I'm not even going to have to do anything as far as a cut operation. I could just smooth this down with a sander and get it in bed. Give me 2 seconds, I'll do just that. Nice. Very good square there. Square. Oh, yeah, we're dead nuts. And we'll walk in this side. What I'm doing is I'm trying to give myself every opportunity to be successful with what I'm doing. So that even though this is my first go around, I get the best run I can get it. Hope you guys are having a good Sunday. 1 second, let me kick this on the sander. Grab that. That's looking good. Guess I can take those dirty, nasty marks off the top. Much better, much better. All right, we're giving ourselves a good chance of success here. I may fart around with the camera and whatnot. This is all new angle, new attempt for me to work out things a little different. Okay. Cedar, what's up, man? Got to catch Cedar this morning on his live stream, which was great. Thank you for doing that, buddy. Ian says, I do big ones that look good. Small ones, I have problems. You know what? Let's try some that are small. Let's try. We're going to put in, oh, I don't know. We'll do 3 tails, 4 pins. Sounds like it'd be a plan. And the other thing that I'm going to show you guys is that, hey, Norm, what's up, buddy? Cheers to you guys. The store-bought Mountain Dew is hitting the champ. So, I think that everybody is so intimidated by this because they see people that are, oh man, I need a dovetail jig and I need special saws and all of this other crap, right? I don't necessarily think that's true. I think that the function of a dovetail can be emulated easily enough. Now, we'll find out at the end of the day if I'm able to pull this off or if it looks pretty or whatever. Norm got it. No, sir. Nobody figured out what that thing was. And if you go back and you look at it, it'll make perfect sense. It is the old version of a rotating pipe cutter. You tweak down that hook rail, spin that knife, spin it again, spin it, and eventually cut your pipe. That's what it was. That's the first incarnation of a pipe roller cutter. All right. So let's try to do some small ones. We're going to try to do them freehand for the very first time because what the hell? If we end up needing a jig, then we'll figure out how to make a jig later. But for now, I don't think we need it. I don't think it's a big deal. Let's just make something function first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bite my board, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cut the pins first. The only saw that I have that can even be considered special. So I got this little saw right here, which I believe they call a Dovetails saw. I got it from a garage sale for $1.50. It happens to be a Distin, which is kind of cool. I should live with you for the chessboard soon. Absolutely. And if you guys want to join in on the conversation, hold on a second. Let me get back over there. And I want to pin that to the top. If you'd like to join the conversation, you're absolutely welcome. I pinned the link up top. You can come sit and talk with me all you want to. You want to join the live? I can put you up on stage with me. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to practice good saw etiquette best I can. Let me zoom this out so I make sure to show. One of the things that everybody seems to do in the very beginning is they want to choke up on their saw like this. All right? And that's probably not the best thing, because what you don't realize is that your finger subconsciously determines the direction of your arm a lot. So if I can grab this, usually that's why these handles are a little smaller, so that I'll put my finger here. And what ends up is while I'm sawing, my finger is guiding the direction of where my saw is going. So let's just cut some pins in here, see what happens. Oh, I don't know how deep I need to cut them. I don't need a measuring tape or nothing crazy. Let's just use this board as a depth gauge. We'll run a line right across there. We'll do the same thing on the other end. Now we got an idea how deep to cut. Make sure you guys can see okay. Let me know. There you go. Top camera, can you guys see all right? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to arbitrarily cut me a few pins. Making sure that I made it to my line on both sides, or at least close to. I'd rather stop short than go too far. As you can see, I'm not really doing any measurements. I'm not giving it any particular bevel angle. I'm just going with what looks good. A couple pull strokes to get my curve started. Gently sawing down until I get really close to my line. Even if I don't get to my line, I'm absolutely fine with that. I can make up for that later on in a future step. Good. I'm going to flip this around so that the piece that I'm cutting on is contained within the vise. I don't want to accidentally break something. Absolutely, you are right, VLC. A marking knife line would be much better for this. But for our first one, we may be starting with minimal tools. And I may make a marking knife and give it away to one of you guys. What do you think? Real close to our line there. One more cut. If you've never done dovetails before, I encourage you to follow along with me. Let's give it a try together. See how well we do. I can absolutely make a marking knife. I've done it before. We'll do it again. That is not a big deal. All right. So let's show what we did here at the end. As you can see, we are nowhere near even. We're nowhere near anything like that. We just cut our bevels and got as close to the line as possibly could without going over. Remember, we want to err on the side of caution here. Zoom out. Yes, and absolutely, marking knives, there's 1,000 different ways you can do this. I mean, you can use a box blade to do it. You could use a carving knife to do it. There's a ton of ways we could do that. Heck, you could even score using the edge of your chisel to be a marking knife. But we got that. Now, in order to use this, we're going to use this piece that we've already cut to trace what we're going to do on the other one. So what we need to do is get rid of all of this, get this as cleaned up as we're going to. See how it comes out. Let's give us a scrap board here. All right. Now I believe that that needs to go, that needs to go, and that needs to go. Which means this needs to go, this needs to go, that needs to go. That's important to differentiate because you could have just as very well make two identical pieces that just butt up against one another and you didn't do it the right way. You didn't make tab A and slot B. You made tab A and slot A. So, now that we got that figured out, next it's a little bit with the chisel. We'll start with a bit of a broader one here. And our good friend Booger Mallet. No, Booger Mallet, this one's too big. Let's go with the small one. Yeah. So we're just going to start by gently tapping in. I'm still far away from my line because I can pare that down and clean it up later. What I'm doing now is basically just hog it out once we place. get these to come out good, as I understand it, slow and steady wins the race. Not be in a big hurry. God knows we're probably going to make the ugliest set of dovetails we've ever made. But right now, I'm worried about making functioning ones. I'm worried about making them pretty later. So we're just gently moving our knife wall down, slow and easy. Do I need a bigger hammer? I probably do. This one is a little bit on the dinky side. Yep, the sawdust and glue trap probably help a lot. Make sure you guys continue to be able to see. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this to the edge, grab me a clamp. I'm going to lock this guy down so that I can use a paring motion from the end and remove some more of this waste. I want to be able to do so without more 400-pound gorilla on it. This is the easiest way for me to put a little oomph on it. Just like that. Nice little chips popping out. Now I feel all inadequate about my mallet. Maybe I need to make a bigger booger mallet. Alright. Now another thing I'm doing is I'm going to only go about halfway through. By my best eyeball, I'm only going to go like halfway through. Because, let me cut this like so. There we go. Going like halfway through there is going to give me the chance to turn it over and make clean cuts on the other side without making a big booger mess out. By accidentally going too far, blowing the whole piece out the ice and tearing it up. Now something you'll see me do is that I'm not holding my chisel straight anymore. I'm pitching to the same angle that I cut the tails at. So I kind of nibble into those. Center one's looking good. I think that's as far as I dare to tread from this side. This is a patience game. No doubt about it. Stephen Pollock, good to see you, buddy. Why is the chat on the screen? Because of our new chat platform that is letting us do all kinds of stuff like stream music. And we also have not only viewers on YouTube, but we have people watching from Twitch. This will allow both platforms to be able to see what the other ones are saying. Okay, let's come in from the back side here. Give ourselves a reminder that these three are what needs to go. Darren, good to see you, friend. me see if I can figure out this daggone. Wrong way, dang it. There we go. Alright. Now, because I've got a ledge sticking up in the middle of the air and I've already eliminated a lot on the back side, I'm trying to stay real gentle, especially with this very first pass, because I don't want to end up folding it over and breaking it. You're joining us, welcome. If you're following along, I encourage you, let us know how you're doing. Have you tried doing dovetails before? How did it go? And don't worry, if you're new and you've never done it before, it's perfectly okay. This is my first time doing it. We'll mess it all up together. Now all I'm doing is just putting a few light taps with the heel of my hand on there. As we're in very delicate territory. Not only because we're making such small adjustments and small changes to this as we dovetail it out, but this is also softwood. So it's just a pine pallet set, which means that it's very prone to splitting with our hair. The way I see it, if we can pull it off and stick a pine, we damn sure pull it off with some oak or some maple. We'll be in good shape. Nikki New, good to see you, my dear. How are you today, sweetie? Miss Heather's in the house, good to see you. Happy Sunday. Thought this would be a good thing to do on Sundays. We'll see how it goes. The way I see it, we pick up a new skill every Sunday. Now, by this time next Christmas, we're in good shape. Let me know if everything's working okay. If you guys are good, is the music too loud? Is it too soft? You don't like it? You don't like the format? Your feedback means everything to you guys. Okay. Thanks, Soldier. I think we're in spot now. Let me show you what I did up happening here. We got quite a bit of that taken out, but we still got a little strip in the middle. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take after that the coping saw. I think I'll feel a little better like that, rather than trying to pound that out. Nikki, we are trying to learn dovetails. with this saw. I'm really trying to chisel that out for sure. At least get most of the waste out of there. Y'all can't see it, man. There we go. Cost you the most satisfying part of the whole thing, didn't I? Now here's a trick. My coping saw, let me zoom out so you can see better. So a coping saw has a fixed point with the handle. As it tightens here, that puts the blade setting downward. But I could twist this on this other end to almost make it rotate. And what I'm doing is that as I begin my cut, right here, and I pull, I'm encouraging the saw to follow the curve and go sideways. So depending on the position of the saw, whether it be from front to back, it may be downward, it may be sideways. But it gives me a different orientation depending on the location of the blade, which helps a lot for you to be able to turn the corner to cut the bottom of this dovetail. What we're looking at so far, we still got a way to go to get to our lines, but we don't have anything that looks like appreciable tear out. We don't have anything blown out at this point. Right, you guys think this is good? I think I've got to a point where we can take a break for a second. You guys want to have a little bit of fun? You guys were enjoying that. You guys will take this. Man, that was close. Man, that was close. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a little fun break. All right, back to Dovetails. Because as you can see, there's some rough down here in the center. We're not quite to our line. So we're going to do what we can to get down as close as we can there. Make it happen. All right, Norm. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. All right. Let's see if we can do a little bit of pairing. So, make sure that I'm not blowing out the other end. Good shape. That's 3/4 too. We get a 1/2 inch shovel, which I probably should have done before I got started. But then again, I didn't know particularly what size dovetails I was going to do. So, in my defense, perhaps a different option. All right. In this case, Norm's absolutely right. I think that big is too much glue. All right, I got to change this over. I can see the other chat the other way because that's a little difficult for me to read. There we go. Nell says she got the coolest thing for Christmas this year. Awesome. It's very gentle because I'm trying not to dig into this tail or to this pin while getting that corner out of there. I might switch over to my shorter one. Let's get a little sharp. Let's get a little sharpening going on. Let's make sure we're giving ourselves the best advantage we can do. Once you got a good bevel established, it'll take a few pulls. You should be back in business. Heather and Norm, you guys take care. Thank you for coming in. See if you're out here. Appreciate you. Hope you guys are having a nice Skillset. Oh yeah, much better. Because we want these to come out halfway decent. I give myself every chance to cheat that I can. So that's what I do here. I'm going to get myself a rasp file. Getting this a lot more headway and a lot more control. While we're doing this, I'm a little unhinged today because my 12-year-old went on a date last night. Yeah, I heard that right. My 12-year-old decided to go on a date. I need something a little coarser. But I tell you, I have never seen a more old-fashioned 12-year-old in my entire life, and I think you guys would love that guy. He came to me. So far, I've been lucky. I know it's coming soon. My little ones are 11 and 13. Oh, man. Well, the one you guys have seen before, the one with all the jokes. He's the one that ended up going on a date. And you guys will love this. Like I said, I ain't never seen a more old-fashioned 12-year-old in my whole life. Comes with me very humble. Dad, there's something I need to talk to you about. Man, we already know this is getting dramatic, right? You got it built up. What do you need to tell me? If it's okay with you, there's a girl in my class. Her name is Abigail. I really like her, and we play games a lot online. We talk on Discord. And so, Dad, you really don't understand. She's so kind. She's such a nice person. And I thought if it was okay, thought maybe you could help me. I want to ask her if she wants to go to Santa Land to see the Christmas exhibit this year. Maybe so, of course. Say it like that. So, where we're at with the Dovetail. We got down to our line pretty smooth. Pretty good. At least up to this point. We'll see how ugly it all comes together. But ready to take nothing of it? I'll take a little one and go, okay? Go. Sure, you can invite one of your friends. You guys ready for this? Get your heartstrings ready, because this is the one that tore me up. Last night about 6 o'clock. It's time to get ready to go. About ready for me to take you? I said a little bit about 5:30, right? No, Dad, you're not gonna go. I asked the other day, and your mom. Okay. Just that door. I got the light shining in my night. Cold starting to set in. I'm gonna put my jacket on. There we go. Did I lose connection with you guys? Can you guys still hear me okay? We're good? Anyway, okay, we're gonna go with them, that's fine. But I need Mom to run me to the store. Okay? So he's gonna go to the store. You guys keeping up? You with me? Just gotta go to the store. This kid comes back from the store. Dashes off into his room. Alright, Dad. They're gonna be here in a little bit. I'll be back. They come to the door, and this boy comes strutting out of his room. In black dress pants. Pair of formal shoes. White button-down collar shirt. A black 3-button single-breasted suit jacket. Has a little hair tied up in a ponytail. Carrying a handful of flowers. Totally messed me up, y'all. I'm marking out for what's the tails this time. And I almost messed that up. See, I don't need these bees going this way. I need them going the other direction. Sand that off and we'll keep going. Did I lose you guys? Are you still with me? Well, I'm on a live. What's up, dear?
I'm sorry.
Just on a live. What's up?
Oh, never mind. That's not true.
Are we still connected, you guys? I think I am. Com check. 1, 2. Making goofy gestures so that I can see if I'm live or not. I think I am. So we're good there. Yes, check. Yeah, okay, we're still connected. Okay, I'm gonna keep on keeping on because maybe the lag of the chat is doing the lag of the chat thing. Okay. I'm gonna go slower. Track of where we're at. I think maybe the chat flopped up. Alright, well I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Let's do that. There we go. Good. Can somebody test the chat and tell me if it's working? Or did I lose you guys? Because I'm not seeing any chat. Nobody's. It's ASMR time. Let's refresh this and see. Check, check, test, test. Hey, Darren is. Sorry about that, buddy. I just wanted to make sure things didn't break on me. Thanks, bud. There we go. Sorry about that. Get so used to everybody talking. When nobody's talking, I thought like the chat was in connection. Thanks. Everything is welcome for sure.
see what I made?
Sure, what you got? Be right back, guys. Oh God, turn that down. Right? There we go. Okay. No, you're fine, Heather. You're fine. I was more tripping about that. It's kind of funny because for some reason I always like I end up sending a message to Heather for some reason and Calvin over at Dad's workshop and like, is my tech okay? Is something messed up? Sorry about that, guys. Okay, close. There's still a little stuff. Poor Heather's probably over there like, realize I'm not your executive producer. Bruh. We're so close. Oh, we can fix that so easy. We can fix that like super easy. That was a nice dovetailer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I got planer dust. Oh yeah, I could hide all this shit. It's kind of awesome. Listen, guys, I know two things at this point. This is literally the very first dovetail I've ever tried to put together. And I know two things about it. Jack and shit. Good news is, I think we've got at least a rudimentary proof of concept that we don't need. I mean, Mainlay! What's up, man? No offense to you, Darren. We don't need all the jigs and all the crazy crap that they look to sell us. We can make dovetails just fine. We're slashing it, man. We're good. Now, what we will do is hide our crimes. We got a couple crimes. We cut a little toothpick right here, a little gap right there, a little gap right there. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Nothing we can't remedy. See how this thing came out this way. Dead nuts, 90 degree. That's a damn dovetail, y'all. Now we'll hide all of our bullshit. Because 10% of being a good woodworker is doing a good job. The other 90% is hiding the fact that you didn't when you didn't. Thanks, man. It's pretty damn cool, man. So I'm poofing a little poofy into poof. Right? And then we'll grab us some glue. And let's use this time. I can pop the lid with my freaking wiry arms apparently. Oh yeah, watch this slick ass ninja work. Take some of that glue and some of that sawdust, mash it all together. Put a little putty just to cover up all those little gaps. We'll do the same thing on the other side. You sons of bitches better watch out. We might have a damn dovetail. I'm not even going to know what the hell to do to myself. Use your brush. Grab some sawdust off of the belt sander. Destroy evidence before the feds get here. I mean, hide the mistakes that we made. Absolutely cake that sucker. I mean, that ain't even sawdust and glue anymore. It's freaking stucco. But it doesn't matter because if this works the way I think it does, we let this sucker dry. Then we hit it with a sander. You'll be able to tell. Let's find out. Let's let that sucker sit and rest for a little bit. Smash some more of the goop in the goop. Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll let that damn thing sit for a little bit. In the meantime, I'll pull some light from outside, shut off the overhead. So we ain't got so much damn glare. That's a little better. Oh, I can't wait for this damn one to dry. I bet you this thing's gonna look good. Damn, it's not. So I wonder, did anybody follow along? Any of you guys give it a try? Looking back on it, it's not so damn scary. It's just making sure that everything is prepped and that you accurately transfer everything from one side to the other. I think that's the two big keys to it all. But like so many of these techniques and processes that I see YouTubers teaching people how to do, now I'm kind of ticked because they're hollering and screaming and raising hell about you need to get this fancy ass saw and you need to get this fancy ass jig. And no, you don't. Hell, I just did it with nothing but a saw and eyeballs. Now, is this shit gonna be Sam Maloof? No, I don't think so. It's my very first time trying it. But I bet this is the thing that I love about it. Number one, I learned a shitload doing this. And number two, I guarantee you it came out a hell of a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to freaking fall apart when I got it. I mean, look at it. That sucker stayed together. It's held. It's in there. That's not too awful. I'm going to hit it with a sander and see if we got any luck yet.
damn glue on it. Hold on.
I'm glad I used the wrong color sawdust so y'all could see. I mean, shit. That's a damn dovetail. And I got darker sawdust in there so y'all could see what the hell. But if I put fine sawdust in there, y'all, some of you wouldn't even tell the difference. You wouldn't even be able to tell. That is smoother than a baby's ass. I can't even feel where one starts and the other ends. That didn't come out so damn bad. What do y'all think? I'm not mad about that at all. ×4 now. I know, right? Look, and I think that a lot of the processes you learn on the first one, and then you learn how to get good at it on the next one, you know? But shit, especially being able to put these smaller damn pins into pine, that didn't come out bad. Hell, I think we added a new tool to the arsenal today. And you know what? There is something to be said for figuring out how to get the damn thing all set together and even, and you know what I mean? But the big thing that I was worried about is getting them to fit, and damn that didn't fit well. I know it looks like I got big old gaps in it because I took dark walnut sawdust off of the damn sander. But I mean, that's smoother than hell. You can't even tell. Guppy Gilly Suit, how you doing, friend? Welcome in. I am not mad at that at all. To be able to do 4 pins and 3 tails on a span that's, well, how big is that? 3.5 inches on a piece of pine and not have any damn real significant blowout or anything? It is a little bit cold. But this warms my guts a little bit. This makes me feel a little better. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm going to round off this corner. Just see what it makes the dovetails look like. I bet that looks slick. I ain't never tried that. Well, yeah, that looks wacky as shit, but that's cool. I gave it a little round over on that edge right there. That looks wild as shit. He says damn global warming is killing. I think it's killing us all eventually. You know, I don't know about y'all, but that roundover, that looks slicker than snot on a fucking doorknob, man. That shit is cool. Damn. Celebrate with me. We did a dovetail, and the shit don't look bad. That shit don't look bad at all. $17 today. I'm gonna be 60s on Thursday. I know I can't make up the fucking mind, Robert G. Was this a quarter or a 3/8? This material is half-inch thick, and I put maybe a 1/4 inch roundover on it. But I didn't do it with a router or nothing. I just went back and forth at the sander and just took me just did a little eyeball round over there. That came out slicker than hell. I like that a lot. I guess maybe we're gonna have to make us a damn jewelry box or something with them slick little rounded dovetails on it. God damn. I don't mean to keep toothing the damn horn, but that son of a bitch is pretty to me. That is pretty. And if I didn't use the off-colored sawdust to hide the little crimes and the gaps, and this image was just pine colored, true and true. Oh damn it! I'm gonna have all of this. Y'all really don't know I'm gonna have a damn all of this. I'm gonna build. I can build jewelry boxes. I can make dovetail jewelry boxes. Y'all want dovetail jewelry box? I like that idea a lot. But I gotta go back and address the elephant in the room. Talk to Norm. Oh goodness, we got Cedar in the house. Let's get you added in just a second, pal. Let me reconfigure stuff. I gotta bounce everybody around and shit. But I got you. Alright, let's do you there. Do you there.
I know what. There we go.
There we go. Cedar, what you think?
Sorry, what?
What do you think? We did us a damn dovetail, buddy.
Nice. Yeah, I was listening from the other room. I was making food. Looks good. How did you do those? You were cutting those by hand, right?
This is just eyeball, man. And that's what I wanted to prove, man. It's the proof of concept. It doesn't need a bunch of damn jigs and squirrely shit. It doesn't need all of that. You can just get it done, dude.
Yeah, I've never tried by hand. I bought a dovetail jig. What is it? Skill or
Right,
no quarter cable? Quarter cable. The big. Yeah, I've never set it up. I don't know. That was like a year ago. I've never used it.
Tell you the truth, Cedar, I don't think we need one.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just a set angle, and then you just, follow your lines, right?
And listen, when I did it,
What was I going for?
let me chop this end off because I got a couple of screw holes in it, and then I'll do it again to this end just to show you what the hell I did because it was dead simple. It was stupid. So quite literally, all I did, and here's me a naked end so I can show you what's up. All I did was I quite literally took this end, I marked the thickness of the other piece, just referential. I didn't need a measurement or anything crazy. I just traced it. Just like that, tell me how far to go. And then quite literally, all I did, again, I said I want, well, what I did there, 4 pins and 3 tails. So I grabbed the saw and just eyeball.
Good Lord. Right. So I had a question. What do you think, Mike? Should I stain this bar top like I did the picnic table?
Say that one more time now.
I've got this bar top. This has been dry for a while. I could have already did another coat. That pine bar top from the walls here in the shop that I tore down, that I jointed and glued together. I've got one coat of wipe on poly on there.
Okay.
Do you think I should stain it? I've got a Prevent seal, so I got it sealed already. I would stain it and then clear coat it, seal on top of it. Or should I just leave it natural? Just clear coat it. You think I should add stain?
I think it'd be fine just like it is. Let's talk about that because, I mean, at the risk of sounding like a little bit of a wise ass, I got a little something I could talk about with that. Now, a lot of people, I think, get confused sometimes about when to stain, when to finish, when to do their finish coat, all of that kind of shit. And I got some things I could say about it. And if they apply to what you're doing, cool. If not, then just let them go in one ear out the other. My humble opinion is that sanding past 120 or 180, you're doing nothing but hurting yourself.
Yeah, you're burnishing instead of sanding.
Yeah, that's literally all you're doing is you're just grinding the fine sawdust into the forge and making it impossible for you to get any finish in there worth a damn.
Then you have no penetration. And I use a wipe-on poly, so it soaks in like that first coat, the seal.
I got you.
So I did a 10-foot table picnic table this past summer. I had like a two-week dry spell in the beginning of July, I think. So I just decided to try staining a table. Well, pine doesn't stain very well. It was blotchy. It looked like hell. I spent a lot of time on it. I was upset. I stripped it back down and I mean, it wasn't terrible. I stripped it back down, and what I did was I sealed it, which is the light wipe on coat of wipe on poly, and then after it cured, I scuffed it, cleaned it, stained it, and then went back to the poly. It's
Sorry,
like
I
that
had to
that
go back
first
and
little.
see the chat. Guppy, thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate you seeing, man. I'm sorry about your eyes being messed up, man. We'll catch you on the next one, man. Glad for you to show up, man. Anyway, yeah, you were saying, I'm sorry about that. Wipe on poly.
It like something about the sapwood and the heartwood on pine. It like so the stain penetrates at a different rate, so you get blotchiness. So I learned that
Yes.
if you put a seal coat down and then stain it, it comes out a little more consistent. It definitely
Right.
looked better. It looked like dog shit.
I think for me, the thing is that there's so many people that, like, for example, they see the guys that are on and on about buy this finish and go get Osmo and go get what Rubio monocoat and go get all this fancy shit that you need. You really don't. I mean, even wipe on poly you can make for probably 1/10 what they charge you for at the store. Now, all you're doing is taking oil-based poly and mixing it with alcohol, or water-based poly, mixing it with alcohol, half and half, and you're done. And
With a water base?
yeah, water-based poly and alcohol.
Oh, alcohol. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I use an oil and mineral spirits. I've never tried water based.
Water-based and alcohol, and the thing is that the alcohol accelerates and deepens the saturation of the finish, so it gets in there a little tighter. Um, how to
That
get rid of?
probably dries real quick then. Like between coats, it probably with the alcohol does it dry real quick, like the cure time.
Absolutely, it does. Absolutely, it does. There's actually a technique the French are really, really good at. Well, they're the ones that developed it. They call it French polish. And
Oh,
basically,
I've
what you're
heard of
doing
this.
is you're taking beeswax shellac and mixing it with denatured alcohol, and then you soak a really fine cloth in it, and then you can sit there and rub it, and just about as fast as you're rubbing it in, it's drying. So you're just getting that. That's how they get that mirror gloss, like auto body shine on all that stuff back in the 1700s. Yes, Heather, good question. Yes, denatured alcohol.
When I was testing around finishes for clear coat finishes, I got some shellac, but I didn't thin it out. I heard about that afterwards, and I recently found out you can thin epoxy too with xylene, and I've heard alcohol, denatured alcohol.
Right.
What am I doing with the cat for this? Scheiße. Mike, what I do with the cat?
You set it off to your left, to your right.
For the syringe?
Think so.
Oh, to the right. To the left? Right. Did I drop it? Nah, whatever. Shit happens. Bloop. Gonna be interesting. We've done more with less.
I tell you something really interesting. I figured out if you like unconventional finishing, this is a piece of pine. Check out that dark color on that.
Come on. Back no.
We got down there in like walnut territory. You know what did this? Grape instant Kool-Aid packets mixed with alcohol. And if this one isn't wild enough for you, see, watch this one. This is cherry. flavored Kool-Aid.
Cherry flavored Kool-Aid? Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a mishap here.
Oh, you're good. Take your time,
Give
man.
me a second. I thought I'd be slick and just mix the two in the syringe.
I'm gonna take a light on so you can see that a little better.
Dumbass. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's that. Where'd I go with the other half? Right for me. Same place it always is, right in front of you. Genius.
Some of you guys might think that's really interesting. Just the instant. Here, I'll go get one so you can see what I'm talking about.
New mixing cups, Cody. Remind me when we're at the store.
Nowadays, they set these pre-mix little things you dump in a water bottle. These little guys. But you're supposed to dump in a 16-ounce water bottle, right? And if you dump that into 8 ounces of alcohol, you get some wild colors.
Think yellow.
So what are you up to right now? What's your mishap? What happened? Talk to us, buddy.
I just made a big mess. I was trying to be slick and mix the poly in the syringe.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I couldn't get the gasket back in. I wonder if the chemicals. It was like it looked swollen. I wonder if the chemicals had something to do with it. Oh well, start over.
Well, I'm sure glad the people that did come in to see me. I have that steadfast following of 8-10 people that always come in to come check me out, man, and I love it, man. I'm so glad they do. Forgive me, this cold weather got me a little congested. I got to take care of it. Oh, goodness gracious.
What in the world did I do with the cap again? I swear these things come with caps. Just don't pull the plunger all the way out this time. It's fine.
I did the same thing with the soldering paste. You ever do any soldering or electronics work, Steve?
I did soldering copper pipe, sweating pipe, back when I was 19. I went from inspection for money. I was having my first kid, so I went to an assembly gig doing bolted radiator assembly for Caterpillar. You know, like the big dump trucks.
Right.
So they would build radiators for them. So I had to learn how to solder like the overflow valve on a radiator.
I see.
And tubes to fins and stuff, but not something I that was a long time ago. I was never very good at it.
Well, I get better at it every time. I tried to do do a little bit of electronics work. Fix a TV yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I knew more about electrical. I had a brother that did that. I just never thought I'd care to learn.
I'm gonna go see
His ass made me put a paper clip in an outlet. I thought that was the least he could do.
Right?
Change my outlets for me.
Flacco got me taken care of, man. He taught me reflow soldering yesterday, which was actually really good. That's going to be really helpful in being able to fix a lot of this stuff people throw out. I'm so stoked about this Dovetails, dude. I'm going to make some badass drawers now. It's going to be cool as hell. I wonder how it's going to look if I put some finish on it. Give us a little VLO. See what happens.
There. Sorry, guys.
Well, it ain't Sam Maloof, that's for sure. But I like it. Hand on. Very rustic looking.
I better
It's got
seal the bottom.
all that stuff in there.
That's right, there's no cap on it.
What do you think, chat? You guys ready to give a dovetail a try? As the flipping Skyrim music kicks in.
Yeah, I was ready like a year ago. That's why I bought the jig. I just one of these days, you know, like everything else. Damn it! How come this always happens?
Somebody trying to get a hold of you, man. That's business.
All right. Probably Grandma. Every time I'm in the middle of something. Hang on, Grandma. My hands are full of poly.
Chat, everybody say hi to Grandma. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. I bet she is. Okay, just give me a new glove. I'm not gonna bother. Where is it? Oh, she's in my pocket, dude. How many phones do you got? Meow. Taking off the other glove.
How many phones do I got? Mine's business.
She was in my pocket the whole time. I came out here looking for my phone. Give me. Oh, what's up, Cody? Sorry about that.
You're good.
Cody, grab me a couple of calls. Or whatever, don't matter.
I think I'm gonna figure this out eventually.
Yeah, good enough. Let's prop this up somehow. Don't matter. Nobody's ever gonna see the bottom. If you guys tell anybody, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, here's another chunk of that wood that turned all crazy colors. Here's another little chunk of it. I'm curious to cut off a big piece of that. I'm pretty sure that came from those temple boards. I got two of these. These are the same, right? Relatively. Yeah.
Precious. Oh my goodness, IT man, I'm telling you, I got a lot to learn about after this social media stuff. Like I am dismally behind when it comes to Discord. I am ridiculously behind. What joint do you guys think we should try next? This dovetail came out nice. Nice.
Miter dovetails.
Miter dovetail. Okay. Let's do miter dovetail.
I think that's what you call them, right? When you put the dovetail together and then cut it back out. Or what am I thinking? Inlaid dovetails? Is that what I'm thinking of? Where you have two contrasting colors?
Oh,
like a double dovetail?
Okay.
Something, you know what I mean? So it looks like an inlay, like an accent inlay.
I like that. Let's get crazy.
Katz Moses, I've seen him do some crazy ones, so you put the dovetail together and then you recut the dovetail minus whatever,
Oh,
I'm about
to get swirly with it.
Oh yeah. I like working with hand tools. I don't have very many, and I don't have very many good ones. I use a Harbor Freight plane. I got a Harbor Freight jack plane. Or, no, the Home Depot is the number 4 jack. But they work. I mean, I'm sure it's not the hardest steel there is, but.
Right?
I've gotten better at sharpening.
All kinds of interesting. I'm going to try to inlay some copper, the real copper inlay around this dovetail. See what happens.
Ooh.
Because what else do I have to do tonight other than learn something new?
I really don't know where to start with resawing those slabs.
Those are kind of big.
I only have a Skill 9-inch, and it's only got 7 inches of cut capacity.
Right.
So I couldn't resaw those standing up.
Do you have a bandsaw at all or no?
Yeah, it's a skill 9 inch, but the highest the top guard will go is 7 inches. I
How
don't
big
know.
is your
That's
table
why I
saw?
got a bandsaw for resawing and or learning to playing around trying to figure it out.
How big is your table saw?
I've got the Milwaukee, so it's got the. Why did I buy the one with the little blade that like? Have you ever heard of an 8 1/4 blade? Like, come on.
I
I
have.
could have gotten 7 1/4 everywhere. Like, but yeah, I bought the Milwaukee table saw with the 8 1/4, so it's got like 2.5 inches of clearance. I
Truth
love
be
my
told,
table saw.
my
It's
very
my
first
baby,
table
but
saw was a Craftsman 101 that was built in the 1940s. It had an 8-inch blade. Not 8.5, but 8-inch.
like dado blades are 8 inch a lot of times, aren't they?
They are
I think
now.
the one I have is 8 inch. I don't know. I don't know. I found where to get good blades from. Otherwise, I was like, all I could find over at Home Depot was like a combination blade. There was no ripping blade.
And listen, in my ignorance, dude, I go in and I'm like, I'm trying to find an 8-inch table saw. They're like, you need a what?
Right? Like, you mean a circular saw? No. Yeah, and then I went and bought the miter the beginning of this year with the buy more get more thing they had. I bought the little one, the 7 1/4 inch miter.
Right?
So it doesn't have enough cross cut capacity for. I mean, at the time it did what I wanted it to, but now I want more.
Right.
I gotta rebuild my crosscut sled because, like, yeah, I definitely ain't gonna be able to crosscut these. My old crosscut sled warped on me real bad. It lasted like a year.
You know, funny you should mention that because I got a video on my channel specifically entitled "Get Ready a Crosscut Sled. You Don't Need It."
Get a what?
Get ready a crosscut sled. You don't need it.
Oh, you don't need it?
I
How
showed
should
how you
I?
can add. I showed
How
how you
should
can
I?
add a bed. You could add a bed and a fence to your miter gauge that does everything that you needed your crosscut sled to do and more.
Oh, see, I disassembled the miter gauge the quote unquote miter gauge that came with it, and it's been on my projects for things to do. I had the crosscut sled though, so I wasn't in a rush. But I
Right.
was thinking about that too because I lose cut depth by the material thickness of the bed of the crosscut sled. If I was
Yes,
just
sir.
rolling on a miter bar, I wouldn't lose any cut capacity.
Welcome, Raja. Good to see you, friend.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. I kind of wish I would have got the track saw instead of the miter. Because I could do all my mitering and cross cutting right on the table. I mean, I got plenty of space, but.
Right. Well, what I did was I made a sled so you can hold your small parts, right? Because that's what I always found that I was reaching the sled for, was to cut little small pieces.
Yes, definitely.
So I added a little sled area that would hold on to them and keep them, and then the fence. But I preserved all of the bevel ability that the miter gauge gives you, so you could hypothetically have a crosscut sled that will cut at any angle you want, not just 90s.
Yeah, and if you want to go, Or like my old chop saw miter gauge, it didn't really miter anymore, but it only went to like 45 exactly. So like I had to build a jig if I wanted to do a 60. I wouldn't have to. I'd already be on the crosscut sled. All I had to do was adjust the fence. And then I would have a track saw for doing straight rips like this, straight line rip. I think that's what you call it, right? When you
long rip, yeah.
Right? That's usually what I see people do is start by ripping like with the track saw to get a reference surface. I don't know, I've never done such a big piece of lumber. Never broke down such a big piece of lumber. Such massive wood you've got, sire. What?
There's them intrusive
I mean,
dogs.
Grab my other phone too. We got 2 phones. Fuck them. Alright. That should have been done a couple hours ago. What do we gotta do now?
Better late than never, kid. You're good.
I got distracted with this walnut. So I realized the big slabs, the like the quarters and then the whatevers, they're not side by sides. He cut them in half lengthwise. They were 10 feet long. When I was putting them back, when I was moving them, I realized that one of the ends are freshly cut. So they were 10 feet long. I'm like, damn it! Cut them. I wish you wouldn't have cut them. Oh well. I couldn't move a 10-foot log like that anyways. What am I talking about? That's another thing I'm thinking about. How am I going to physically process those logs? Say if I was to rip it down to my cut capacity for the bandsaw, how am I going to balance that log on the bandsaw? On that little table that comes on the bandsaw.
Well, you could probably put some outfeed tables or something. Or make one.
Yeah, build some support.
That might not be so bad.
Yeah, I was waiting for the busy season to stop. Oh, sorry, it's called a 10-inch. Skill HD 10-inch bandsaw. Why does it only go up 7 inches, yo?
Because I think what you're reading, the 10-inch, is the diameter of the wheels.
Oh, yeah? Alright. That's deceiving.
Yeah, isn't it though? Anything for good marketing.
Jesus.
That's why I hate it when people use the words up to something. Oh, this will run up to 5 horsepower. Oh, it'll never run at frickin' 5 horsepower. That means that the highest you could get it to run was 5 horsepower. And that was about 10 seconds before it blew up.
Oh wow, yeah. That's the idea of the wheel. I didn't know that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Mike knows his shit.
Don't tell nobody, they'll start believing it.
Right, they'll start expecting shit, you know what I'm saying?
Precisely. I'm taking a seat, guys. I apologize.
I kinda enjoy figuring this kind of stuff out. You know, I'm only a couple years in here, and I'm just kind of like tinkering around with a new tool when I get it, and just making mistakes is kind of half the fun. Is it just me? I don't want to just read a book about it and just be able to do it. I want to figure out how to, take it apart and figure out how it goes back together. Oh, the
precise.
door is broken. Sweet. How did that happen? Question mark?
He said, "Sweet." It's busted. Awesome.
How did I not know that? I don't think anybody's used. Jameson, what were you cutting on my bandsaw? Cookies! No, I'm just kidding. Son of a bitch. The actual plastic is busted. This light's on. I gotta change the damn bulb.
That's all right. Is it time for a repair job?
Yeah, what the hell would I do? Like epoxy, like a patch over where the holes were, and then run
Well, it'd
bolts
be
through
easier
it.
or replace the door.
Place the door. This is an old. Well, I mean, it's not as old as I am. Don't take that offensively, but oh yeah, wrong phone.
Make a new door.
Come here. Skill HD 10-inch. Yeah, but it looks like the plastic cracked around the bolts on the hinge. I just went to open it and it fell off. I'm like, that's peculiar.
That's a
The
new
kid
door.
couldn't get his popsicles open again or something, you know?
Right?
I'm like, how would I, I don't know. How would you reattach it?
What if you make a whole new door?
I want to buy a new bandsaw when I can afford to upgrade.
For sure.
I got a bandsaw so I could learn how to resaw. And kind of like when I got the jointer, I didn't know that I was going to need a planer too.
I see.
I thought, what do you mean? It makes a flat surface. Now I can make 4 flat surfaces. Yeah. This one doesn't take a. I think the 3/8 blade is the biggest it takes.
I see.
I struggle doing the exotics and the hardwoods. I don't know if I'll be able to do walnut and oak with this. I would do my best to get it close enough until I could finish it on the table or by hand. Damn, that sucks. 'Cause I don't want to run this bitch in the meantime while it's not on there. That's for sure.
You might think it's weird, but what about a sawzall?
Sawzall? Oh, so yeah, for resawing those slabs, I've got a 9-inch blade. That's what I had pulled out my sawzall. I have a 9-inch. I think I might be able to. You're talking about like finishing the cut?
Right.
Yeah.
Like you hit it with the table saw on each side and then use the sawzall to wrap it up.
Yeah, that'll give me 5, and I think these were 8. How wide was it? I forget. I was trying to clean them up, get most of the dirt off to save my blades before I start cutting anything. 11 inches, 12 inches, and so fucking 11 inches wide. Yeah. So I could get 2.5 in on each side. 5 off, yeah. Still leaves me 6 inches. I don't know. See, so I noticed that this end grain, this end is freshly cut, and this one's covered in dirt. This one's been out. This is freshly cut. So this actually came from. This was all one log. So this runs linear with that. I thought it was lengthwise.
Right.
So I'm not going to have one solid book match here anyways. I could trim this down to width. 10 inches.
Joe,
And then when
what's
I
up, buddy?
open it, that's a 20 inch. Thoughts. I will ponder on this. Because that right there is 20 inches, and if I add a river in the middle. Okay, where was I? Stop distracting me.
You're talking to me or talking to you?
Trying to convince me or yourself. Pretty much. Got all this walnuts in here, though. It's like giving a guy a red button and telling him not to push it.
Exactly.
I really don't know. So I showed you that block that he gave me, right? With all that real bad checking. Do you think that this is gonna explode as I try to cut it with all this checking on the? Oh.
I think from what I saw, there's a good chance of it. Yeah.
You think so?
I would personally try to stabilize it.
Yeah, like
maybe put
a penetrating epoxy or something.
Yeah, like a pen epoxy or something depending on the size of the checks. Maybe you can do a D4.
Like this one. That goes all the way through, and it's a solid 16th all the way through. Almost to the butthole. I mean, pith.
Yeah, that's a good chance that damn thing's gonna blow apart on you.
That's what I was wondering. I was telling my buddies did that. I was showing him, and I'm like, dude, I don't know if this is gonna explode though. I'm like, that's why it's cracking, because it's under pressure. What happens when I start connecting the crash with the saw blade and it gives way? Will it go boom? I don't know. We could find out. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I had a oopsie poopsie on the table saw.
Well, that's not encourage you to hurt yourself, right?
No. It's not worth any of that. I can always replace the saw. But you're one of a kind. Oh yeah, I left it over here when I was cleaning that slab.
I am a unique snowflake, just like everybody else.
I am a snowflake, as special as can be. Snowflake Day by you too, huh? My boy loves that show.
I am a delicate damn flower, if you can't tell.
Yeah, not me. Kind of more like spoiled milk.
Right. Hey, spoiled milk ain't always bad. That's how the hell you get cottage cheese.
Hey, cottage cheese, come on. Bam, there go all my 58 subscribers.
Sour cream. This is an interesting experiment. I've started inlaying copper around the dovetail. It's working surprisingly well. I don't want to jinx it.
Why am I squinting? I can't see that far. What are you using, like copper wire?
Like literally just Romex.
Sit, boo, sit. Good dogs.
Just copper Romex, dude.
What is Romex?
Electrical wiring for your house?
Oh, okay, cool. That explains. Yeah. Yeah, I would still like to try to get a crucible and do that table for my electrician. Waited till after season.
I think if I get my little Dremel, cut the channel for the Romex, then the Rolex will sit in there better.
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of videos with like walnut and brass where they like route a groove and then place brass into it.
Tap the brass in, yeah.
Yeah, and then like clear coat it. If he wants like molten copper poured on, I'm like, shit. I got everything to do the other one. Can we just do the other one? No.
I'm right on the hind end of doing exactly what you're talking about. I'm just doing it with copper instead of brass.
What was it? Somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. Hey, look. Hold that, please.
This is working. Look, I don't want to jinx it. Damn it! This is working surprisingly well. And I'm a little nervous now because I'm going to screw it up.
Oh, you know what? Hang on, that's not do all this. Should have spent the $2 and got the quick release. Yeah. I really need to finish making tool stands for my machines. I already have.
Thanks for hanging out, all of you guys on YouTube. For all of you over on Twitch and Facebook, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good one. Caught me right in the middle of trying to do dumb shit. Then again, watch most of my other videos and you see me often doing all kinds of things.
Yeah. We'll investigate this. PBSD? Yeah, Einstein?
Hey, yes, cat.
Is that Peg and Cat? Is that Einstein? That looks like Einstein. Cool. Mind your business, Dad.
Hey, see, the spam bot says if I go to his website, I can get the best viewers.
Oh yeah, click on my link.
Yeah, all I gotta do is click his hyperlink, and then he'll send me a bunch of free viewers.
I'm dealing with the voice department company. They won't tell me what company they're from, just that they're from the voice search department.
The voice search department.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, but the department in what country? Wait, what company? Like, no, that's not my name. Well, how'd you get my number? Sorry, I've tried like the do not call me list. They just call me back tomorrow. Bastard.
You don't know yet? It's the voice search department. Hello.
Right?
They freaking told you that already. God. Oh, I'm gonna need somebody to talk me down. I'm getting way damn excited about this.
Now what?
Hi, Grandma. No, it's not Grandma. It's the voice search department.
Oh.
They heard us talking.
Cody, he's already knocking on the door, dude. You're a little late. Thank you, though.
You got the voice search department, sir.
What up, guys? My bad. I didn't hear you. Oh, shit. Cody, it's okay. Cody! Stop now, please. Okay, I know. It's just your uncle, dude. Go. It's just your uncle. Go. Alright, what up, guys? Hang on one second. Let me jump off of here.
You need to go?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I had, my buddy just came over. And the walnut guy. I gotta go,
It's the voice search department.
This is voice search department from, an anonymous company. Your business isn't showing up on voice search. I'm like, oh yeah, what business is that? What's my name? Like, you called me about my business. What's the business? The voice department. Thank you for calling. I'm like, you called me, asshole. All right, guys. Maybe I'll catch you later. If not,
It's been cool.
I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. All right, guys.
Be good, brother.
Oh wait, I'll figure out what camera I'm on. Later, guys. All right, I gotta. Let's see.
What's up, guys? This whole inlay thing's starting to look pretty killer. Let me reconfigure so I can read the chat when it comes in. There we go. Old guy text activated. I'm at that age now where I gotta have it all huge or else I can't read it out. If you're interested in what I'm up to, literally all I'm doing is sitting here farting around with some copper Romex electrical wire, testing to see how well I can put in some inlays. I'm learning a lot. The consistency of the depth of each of the channels is going to be key here. but it definitely shows promise. I think I got that one down a little too deep. I want to try and get it out. That's what she said. Trash. Get that in the sand and find out what happens. 2 seconds. That is interesting. Look at this. Shiny copper metal inlay in there. Let's try to do this other side. Let's see what happens. Okay. See what I gotta do. I see, says the blind man to the deaf boy. Let's go. All right. Just need some wire. Keels, we got to furnish them in. Right. Yeah, that's better. What you can do is you can bury the copper wire into our slot. See all you guys that are hanging out. How are you guys doing this evening? Hope it's a nice, quiet Sunday night. Nothing squirrely, nothing crazy going on. Chance to chill and recharge the batteries. Get ready for tomorrow. As we grind out this last work week before the holiday. Remember, if you're here this interactive live stream, and if you'd like to jump in and participate, you're more than welcome to click the link. It's tagged at the top of the YouTube video, or at the YouTube chat, I should say. And join in. Participate live, ask questions, shoot threes, whatever you want. We're going to get very well. It's very labor intensive, but I like the result. It is coming out nice. The idea of integrating the copper into the dovetail. It's fascinating. Okay, it's better dish. Yep. Just like everything, the first one you learn, you start getting good at it. And to be honest, I've mentioned this a few times. I've been playing with this idea for a long time. The notion of using copper electrical wires anyway. Tantalizing. Why? Let's go give this a rub, see what happens. I see. Okay. I'm learning. That one on the end decided to pop it out. So I can sink it in one. Now. Go give this a stand and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? By the time I got to the third one, now I'm good at it. Okay. I like that a lot. Now I'm going to get another piece and see if I can't try to do something cool with it. Chop some up for a dovetail here. Let's work on that inlay technique. Start with just making a gentle curve. Yeah. Check. Got another one. So it's probably need to be used more aggressively anyway. Cool. Hey. Did we work out some? I think we worked out some. Hopefully y'all worked out some. We did figure out that we can get copper anyway. Pretty cool. I'll hit that with sander and see what happens. That didn't come out looking too bad. Can y'all see that? I don't know if that's coming up on camera the way it should. That sucker is shiny. It's nice. Now let me try to change the lighting on that so that was. Maybe this lighting will work better. Man, that sucker is shine. Dude, look at that. That is cool. Well, guys, we got us a dovetail. The dovetail was dovetailing. Then we figured out how to do some inlay, some copper inlay. I consider that a skill set. What do you guys think? Talk to me. Is the chat messing up again? You're fine, Lawrence. Good to see you, man. Let me show you what we did. We did some dovetail. First one came out nice. We added some copper inlay. First time we tried that. Learned how to do copper inlays into wood. It's pretty fun. How's your day been, Lawrence? Hope you've been good. Thanks, man. You having a good time tonight, man? Nice, easy Sunday? Awesome, dude. Good news coming up with the channel. It looks like now that I've figured out how to do some other things that I can add to the repertoire, like the dovetails, like the inlays, I'll be putting out some cool little projects, maybe make some jewelry boxes or something like that. That might be fun. Um, I think I'm going to have a sponsor here pretty quick. Somebody reached out to me about um, eyeglasses, which is a cool name. And if they have good glasses, I'll tell everybody they have good glasses. I guess we'll figure it out. See what they say. Binge watching YouTube, huh? I think the idea of the plan, anyway, is that now that I've been able to relatively get things together as far as the channel is concerned, maybe now I'll start putting out some more of the repurposed content that I told you guys you'd be able to do. A lot of it has just been getting everything set up so we're ready to go. That's my fault. A lot of it should already been taken care of before we got here. But I hope at the very least everybody's enjoying it. I'd love to hear what everybody wants me to build next. We added some cool skill sets. We got dovetails out of the way, so now we can do those. We got metal inlays out of the way, so we can do those. I'm excited. What about y'all? Did you try anything? Did you learn anything new this week? Watching videos on making globe ornaments out of glass, like glass blowing? That'd be cool as hell. I don't know if I have a forge and stuff like that can let me heat up, or a torch that'll let me heat up glass, or, you know, process and make glass. Or wait a minute, I guess you can buy, globe ornaments out of wood. Okay, right on. Oh, yeah. I don't have my lathe built just yet, but I know a few wood turners, and I've heard that making a sphere is like one of the biggest pain in the ass. Like it's bad. It seems like turning a ball would be like super easy, but no, apparently to get it spherical, it's kind of a pain. So good on you, man. Yeah, looking here, I got 6 beautiful, easy-loving souls in here. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I really do. It's so cool to be able to sit around and hang out with you guys on a regular basis. I don't see where people get their burl moves from. So, I know there's a lot of companies that sell it. It's pretty damn expensive, as far as I know. But you can find defects in a tree and naturally find them, and they just look like weird malignant growths on the side of a tree branch or tree trunk. Let's see if I can find one. Tree. Tree. What is a burl? What causes it? That'd be interesting. A rounded woody growth or a knot on a tree trunk formed from a deformed growth pattern, often triggered by stress like injury. Okay. That's my problem too. I can't have credit card or debit. I'm autistic and ADHD. That's fine, man. It's all good, man. If you need, a lot of the times that I make things, I make stuff out of stuff that I find. So it really doesn't. You ain't got a whole lot of money in it. I mean, the dovetails that I made today, all of this was all made out of free wood that I picked up out of outside businesses and stuff. So don't worry about trying to get fancy wood if you can't afford it or you can't get to it. That's not a big deal. You can still make wood. Absolutely. And believe me, I understand the whole thing about spicy brain. I got kind of the same thing. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and go get me some dinner. Thanks for hanging out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot today. I'll do another skill set next Sunday and we'll figure out and learn something else. Go to Flint Lock Maker and get his cutoffs. Nice, man. You guys enjoy. Have a wonderful night, man. Let me know what you guys want to see next Sunday. We'll figure out a new thing to learn. Take care, guys. Love y'all.